Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, Jolting Joe, coming to you from on the road at a East Texas Historical Association conference meeting in Nacogdoches, Texas, part of my alma mater, Stephen F. Austin. So no drinking, no smoking, because I'm in the hotel room at this moment. But wanted to get a quick episode in, and we're going to lead it off with baseball. Now, today is Friday, October the 14th, and let me tell you, I was at game one of the American League Division Series on Tuesday between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. It was my mom's 80th birthday, and we were sitting there for 7 innings, 8 innings, completely shell shocked, thinking we're going to lose this game, and also thinking that, Luis Castillo is going the next day. We might be facing an 0-2 hole, might have to run three games in a row. And then Yordan Alvarez comes to the plate and launches a baseball far. I don't think that one still landed yet, but what a game it was. Kind of recap it for you. Justin Verlander got the start, and I don't know what they did with Justin Verlander, but that was not Justin Verlander that was pitching on Tuesday. He gave up a 1 run in the first inning. He then gave up 3 runs in the second inning. The Astros were able to get 2 runs back to make it 4-2, and then JV came back out and promptly gave up 2 more runs to make it 6-2. Yuli Gurriel was on fire Tuesday, the former American League batting champion from last season, who has not had a good season this season, but he hit a home run, cut the lead to 6-3. Then the Christian Javier came in. He gave up a home run. I believe it was to Suarez, because JV gave a home run to Crawford, and that one was a shot. And it was 7-3. So the Astros were down 4 runs on 3 different occasions. Then Bregman hit a 2-run homer, and that cut the lead to 7-5. We go to the ninth inning. At one point, according to ESPN, win probability, the highest it was for Seattle was 97.2% in the bottom of the eighth inning, and then the ninth came. David Hensley, who came up from AAA, it was actually got hit by a pitch, but it would have been a walk anyway because the count was full. Got hit instead of a walk, but he ends up on first base. Jeremy Pena comes out, and he swings and misses at 2 sliders. Looks like he's going to strike out. Hits a third slider thrown to him. He ends up on base. And before he did, like I said, it was my mom's 80th birthday. I was there with my wife too, and I turned to my wife and I said, "Look, Pena's getting on. Alvarez is sending us home." And since it was my mom's 80th birthday, the guy next to her was like, "Here comes your birthday present." Because when Alvarez came up, I don't think there was anybody in that ballpark that did not think that he was going to hit one out. And then Scott Service makes a questionable, to say the least, if you're a Mariners fan, it was a dumbass call. Brings in Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray starts him off with a sinker. Yordan fouls it straight back into the screen. And then he throws the pitch again, and Yordan launches it. It was nearly 117 miles an hour off the bat. That was the exit velo. It was like 116.7. And it went 438 feet into the second deck, about 5 rows deep in the second deck. And I was so excited. I never saw the ball land. I just knew that once he hit it, it was gone. I just started yelling, "There it is, there it is." I looked at the right fielder. He took 2 steps backwards and then just looked up, just went, and then that was it. Amazing game. Game two yesterday, Castillo was pitching. I really didn't know if the Astros were going to win, but Tucker hit a home run, made it 1-0. Framber had a bad fourth inning. Gave up a couple of runs. One was an error, but run would have scored anyway. because of the even if he went to first base with a run would have scored. But the Mariners ended up taking a 2-1 lead, and then freaking Yuli Gurriel again deposited another home run into the Crawford boxes. That made it 3-2. Astros got an insurance run. They win 4-2. They now lead the series 2-0, going to Seattle tomorrow, going for the sweep. In other action, the Dodgers and Padres in the National League, they are tied at 1 game apiece. The Dodgers won the first game, Padres won the second game. As of right now, the Indians and Yankees, the Guardians and the Yankees are tied at 1 game apiece as well. Yankees won game 1, but today the Guardians beat the Yankees in 10 innings, 4-2. That series is tied at 1. The Braves and the Phillies are tied at 1 game apiece as well. Last I checked, though, the Phillies were up in game 3, 6-0. And I don't know what's happened to the Braves. I don't know if the Phillies are playing that good or if the Braves are just playing that bad. But they got hit pretty hard in the first game. I think it was like 6-2 in the first game. They lost, and then they kind of righted the ship in game 2. But game 3 so far has not been good either. All right. Hell, last night on Thursday Night Football too, my Commanders actually freaking beat the Bears. Both shitty ass teams. Both of them fucking suck. But Commanders pulled it out. At least we had a couple of touchdowns in this game. Still low scoring. If you had the under, you did all right. I think it was like 19 points total in that game. But as far as that goes, but it was pretty ugly. But the Bears had a chance to win it. I thought the Commanders were going to fuck it up, to be completely honest with you. But Fields completed a pass right at the goal line, but it was just shy of the goal line. And Commanders hold on and win the game. So let me see what we got here. I get ESPN pulled up here on the phone. Yeah, 6-1 Phillies right now, just to give you an update on that. And then let's go to NFL. And then last week, let's see here, because we talked about the Colts and the Broncos. That was just whoop. Yeah, and then the Titans beat the Commanders. Commanders had a chance to win that game. They fucked that one up. Thought Carson Wentz threw a fucking pick at the goal line, or on the 1 yard line on a 3rd and goal. Idiot. Giants upset the Packers in London. That was a good game. Giants win 27-22. Bills beat the shit out of the Steelers 38-3. Chargers got the Browns. Vikings the Bears. Patriots shut out the Lions 29-0. Saints got the Seahawks. Jets beat the Dolphins 40-17, but Teddy Bridgewater went out of the game in that one. Bucks held on and beat the Falcons 21-15. Texans beat the Jaguars for their first win of the season, 13-6. Niners won 37-15. Cowboys beat the Rams 22-10, and the Eagles beat the Cardinals 20-17 to remain undefeated. And then the Ravens beat the Bengals 19-17, and then the Chiefs, because Josh McDaniel went for 2 with 4 minutes left to go in the game instead of kicking the field goal, and the final ends up being 30-29. Ooh. That was a questionable call there with Josh McDaniel. So last night, like I said, 19 total points. At least both teams found the end zone. But, Thursday Night Football's been a clusterfuck the last couple of weeks. Let's see. You got Niners, Falcons, Patriots, Browns, Jets, Packers, Jags, Colts, Vikings, Dolphins, Bengals, Saints, Ravens, Giants, Bucks, Steelers, Panthers, Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, Bills, Chiefs in a rematch from the playoffs. That should be a good one. That's at 3:25 in Kansas City. And then the Sunday night game should be good too. Cowboys 4-1, Eagles 5-0 in Philly. And the Monday night game is Broncos at Chargers. So there's your NFL recap and also your NFL preview. Let's see what we got for college. I guess let's do the big upsets. Let's see if we had upsets last week. Yeah, TCU, number 17 TCU did beat number 19 Kansas 38-31. Let's see here. Number 18 UCLA beat number 11 Utah 42-32. Let's see. Washington won, Clemson won, USC won. Oh yeah, then South Carolina beat number 14 Kentucky 24-14. Wake Forest won, BYU, and then BYU lost to Notre Dame. BYU was ranked 16th. They lost 28-20. Kansas State won. Bama survived A&M. Whew. A&M had a chance to win the game. Last play of the game, it was I think a third and goal, fourth and goal. No, it was fourth and goal. Time went out, threw a pass, questionable play calling, but hey, whatever. And then everybody else, let's see, everybody else was won. So basically, let's see what we got. Anything good this week? Oh yeah, and Texas kicked the shit out of Oklahoma. Oklahoma's lost 3 games in a row now. Texas defeats OU 49-0 in the Red River Shootout, or the Red River Rivalry, or the Red River War, whatever the hell you want to fucking call it. All right, let's see. Penn State, Michigan should be good. Number 5, number 10 versus number 5 there. Oklahoma, Jesus, they play Kansas, but mm, let's see here. Oh, Bama, Tennessee should be good. Number 6, Tennessee taking on number 3, Bama. Bama's just not playing very well. Texas almost beat Bama. A&M almost beat Bama. They've been making a lot of mistakes, just not well disciplined. Number 13, TCU taking on number 8, Oklahoma State. We got number 15, NC State taking on number 18, Syracuse. Got James Madison taking on Georgia Southern, I don't know why I said that. Let's see, Kentucky, Mississippi State, 22-16 there. So that's pretty much it going there. All right. But yeah, so that's what it is. But yeah, we got October baseball. Once again, 6-1 Phillies right now. Guardians dropped the Yankees 4-2. So everything's tied at 1 apiece as of right now, except for the Astros Mariners. That series is 2-0 in that one. Guardians and Yankees were postponed yesterday. They played today, so they're going to have to play possibly 4 games. Well, yeah, possibly 4 games in a row because the scheduling was stupid for the American League. They played game 1, got a day off, played game 2, get a day off, and then play 3, 4, and 5 all in a row. Which that's just asinine, but whatever. I don't know why they did that, but that's what they freaking did. Okay. So anyway, but yeah, we're gonna keep it short here. I'm gonna go downstairs, get ready to go to a banquet and stuff. But still wanted to do the show. Just give you a quick little rundown of everything that happened in the MLB playoffs. We'll see if the Astros can get the sweep tomorrow in Seattle. But hopefully the Astros will not be coming back to Houston. Yankees, Guardians, that series is guaranteed to go 4. Same thing with the Padres and Dodgers. They play later tonight. And then right now it looks like Philly's going to go up 2-1, but that game is guaranteed to go 4 games as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll text you next week. And remember, you can find me on Twitter at JJSportsShow63. That's at JJSportsShow63 on Twitter. Make sure that you like me there, like and subscribe here. And I'm at the 13-minute mark. I'm superstitious. Should probably go ahead and just talk for another minute here. But I did get tickets to the ALCS on when the Astros do go, so I'll be at one of those games. Hopefully game 1, maybe game 6. We'll see how that goes as far as that's concerned. But yeah, October baseball. God, I love October baseball. October baseball is absolutely the best. Thursday night football fucking sucks. Can you believe Al Michaels? Like, Al Michaels is like, I'm leaving Sunday night football to go call this shit. Are you shitting me? But they were even making fun of it last night. Like, everybody was like, it was 3-0 at halftime yesterday, and they were like, well, if you like field goals, watch Thursday night football. Oh, Jesus. I was happy my team got a win, but they're a shitty team. They beat a shitty team. And that's all there is to it. All right. Once again, find me on Twitter at JJSportsShow63, at JJSportsShow63. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the Major League Baseball playoffs, college football tomorrow, and the NFL on Sunday. Later.